Hey guys, how's it going? TheHaggardNerd here. Welcome back to Factorio. It was kind of funny. I tried to start this episode a moment ago, and then my power flickered. There's a big storm rolling through today, and it's all windy outside. So if I get interrupted here, it's going to be funny because actually I'm recording on my laptop, and I'm recording my voice through a field recorder that's battery powered, but it's also powered off my laptop. The only thing is my main monitor will go if my power goes off, but I'll still be able to record. So if my power happens to go, we will take a brief moment and I'll switch over into my laptop screen and we will continue. We will get through this weird power situation and it will be awesome. All right, so I'm letting my bots kind of pick up these trees. I'm getting all ooh shiny again. Once these bots finish, then we will go ahead and continue our work. So Operation Big Smeltery is underway. Big Smeltery. It will be small smeltery to begin with. It's very, very, very small. Very small, indeed. Okay, so it's going to be our main line, I think. That makes sense. I mean, if we split our coal and our stuff... Actually, I want to think about this in terms of large scale. I really want to be able to handle a lot of throughput when that time comes. So what I can do, I don't think I've ever done a build like this. So this will be new for me. It'll be new for you maybe, unless you do this. If you do this, then awesome. If not, then we'll figure something out. Okay, so we got crafting speed upgrade. So yeah, I think that's... Yeah, let's just keep going on with that. That's awesome. And I know I'm going to have a lot going north, so I should probably do 2 lines. I know that's going to be weird because it's going to sideload each of these. But the cool thing about this... No, well, actually, let me think about this before I start going on about it. This may not work. So, let's see here. If we have stuff here... I'm pretending like we have a 3x3 thing here. So this will be a complete line. This will be separated out, pulling directly from there. And that will all side load on there. So if we do something like this, yes, that will be perfectly fine, I think. Yeah, that'll actually work out very nicely. So I'll have to make sure that each bank... I'll have to adjust this as needed. But yes, this will work perfectly fine, actually. And I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and keep that there, just to kind of remind myself that's what we're doing. It's on the bottom, yes. On the bottom. I can push the right button. I'm really trying to get better about my hotkeys. It's been a little while since I played. I mean, I know it's kind of weird because we're in episode like, what, 20-something here? And I'm saying it's been a while since I played. Before, I used to spend so many hours playing Factorio, and I had all my hotkeys and everything just like second nature, really. But it's been a little while, and I realize I'm messing that up already. But I really do enjoy this game. I've thoroughly enjoyed getting back into it. It's very, I don't know, therapeutic for me. I code for work, and there's a part of my brain I use that helps me think through the logic and the structure of things, and I very much enjoy, residing in that part of my brain. I kind of enjoy what I do for work. I do report development. I do SQL programming. So, yeah, it allows me to just kind of enjoy that, I guess if that makes any sense. Okay, so let's think. 3x3. 3x3. That is not going to reach that. That is not going to reach that. So we're just going to have to just kind of go for it. But that's not going to work there, is it? That's going to be one that's not... Crap. Okay. Well, we will figure this out. This will work. We will get it figured out. And maybe by then we'll have some fancy, bigger pulls or something. I mean, we still have this to deal with. I get that. I mean, I could put a splitter on each one, but that'd be kind of wasteful. Let's do it at half. There we go. So that way, you know, it'll go back and forth, and that's at least an attempt to kind of balance it out as it goes. I really need to think. Well, okay, you know what? Here, I don't really use them, but there are these near inserters and long and far inserters. Wherever they are. Near. Fast. Okay, anyway, they exist. I promise they exist. And so what it will do... Well, I gotta say regular inserters are far inserters. And then the near inserters... Okay, when I'm getting all flustered here. So, the far inserters, the standard inserters, place on the opposite side. The far side of the belt. And the near inserters will place on the near side. So what I can do is when this time comes, I can just put a regular one here, a near one here, a regular one there, a near one there, and it'll balance itself out. So we will worry about that at that time. I'm going to put one more down here. And this is going to be our setup. And I think for now I'm going to be a little more sparing with my power situation. And then when we do expand to the electric furnaces, we'll just have to be a little more mindful and readjust everything, which is perfectly fine. Okay, let's just run this down. Wait, I was looking at that over there thinking I could run it down, but that was not placed in any sort of organized fashion. Okay, that works. So now... I realize now... If I want to feed more, okay, so one train will give me 4 belts the way I've got it configured. And if I run it pure lines, each train can provide me with 2 banks. If I built this again, which I do plan on it, if I built this again, this entire other thing will be used. And I think that's actually exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy this, power pole and all, and then get rid of this guy. I know it's going to get dark, but we will put the light back down. And I'm going to give myself a little bit of space. Maybe 4. I think 4 is good. Yeah. Okay. So if we do... Okay, so I'm running coal there. Running coal there. Coal will go here. That lined up nicely. And coal will go there. Do we have enough materials? Almost done. Almost. Oh, okay. Those have coal in them because I had coal in my pockets. And I still have... Oh, because I manually placed them down. So if I were to do now... Yeah, okay. So that's why those are blinking. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so the same thing. We can run all 4 of these. And I'm not really sure why I put this over so far inside. Because I believe if I have 4 trains, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to get kind of close. How close is that? I'm kind of measuring here. It doesn't look like it'll get too crazy. But I do want to, I think I left myself the space in case I wanted to expand it out, but I'm not gonna. I'm probably gonna kick myself later for this. But I kind of want this to happen too, so that way we have plenty of space to do our balancing as they come off the trains. You know, I'm kind of second guessing myself here because I do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's give us 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 5th one. We'll just do that. And we will put our bots to work again. Alright, so we'll run that up. I mean, it was only a couple over. And I'm going to have to help my bots with this because this is a lot of stuff. I mean, I have the track for it, the transport belt for it, but I don't know if the bots will have the power for it. And just an update on the power situation. I haven't seen any flickers, so I think we might be okay. That might have just been a singular gust or something. But of course, it's going to be one of those things where as soon as I say it, it's going to happen. I'm going to lose everything. Now this recording will be perfectly fine. You will absolutely see this exact recording, not a second take, because I'm recording on my laptop. I have a pretty spiffy laptop, and it does everything I need. So even if my power does go out, I'll be able to gracefully save this file. Alright. That was not too bad. So let's kind of move our power lines there. And that's kind of wasteful. And I'm just going to leave these other tracks here because I will eventually use them, I'm sure. Alright, let's go ahead and run this over. I'm basically going to run this over and then... Actually, I guess I could go one more down. Here, I'll just show you. There we go. Like so. Now I would use my bot... Well, actually, the power isn't that far down. As I continue to sit here and do it manually. Do that, then do this. Yay, bots. Bots are cool. It's one of my favorite things about the game. All the automation, and I mean, that's kind of the whole point. So yeah, the game is my favorite thing in the game. Alright, I guess I could help these guys out and just not derp around here. Even though I'm so good at derping around. There we go. You're good. And you guys got that. Totally. Awesome. Sweet. Good stuff. So that is going to come over here. I know this is kind of messy, but it will work. So I think it'll work. I don't see why I wouldn't. Now the thing we're gonna have to deal with is output of the iron plates, and we will get to that next. Wait, what am I doing? No, hold on. Good job. Seriously, grade A. A+ even. All right, so we are now officially running pure lines of both ore and coal into our smelter here. I mean, it's a small smeltery and it won't be able to hold, produce too much. I mean, if we ran all these belts completely full, which we don't have the capacity for right now, these guys wouldn't be able to keep up. But the idea is if we run just enough right now, these guys will keep up just fine. But then as we start ramping up, this will become full, and then we can upgrade these to red belts later, and then blue belts, and so on and so forth. And then these will eventually go to electric, and yeah, all this is all upgradable. I'm just trying to build big so that way we can handle all the craziness when that time comes. So then if everything works out here, I'll have 4 belts of iron coming back down. Now, iron pickup. I haven't actually thought through that as much as I probably should have at this point. I'm wondering if I go alternating. I think that might make sense. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So for every line of drop-off, I'll have a line of pickup. Which, I mean, that makes sense, right? I think smelting is a one-to-one thing until we get to the macerators or mashers or whatever they're called. And then it's a 2-to-1 deal, but not something to worry about right now. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is put the box to super crazy work right now. And this should copy properly. That's kind of a mouthful. Cancel. If I do it like that and get the... It's going to get all the belts too, but... So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to not have to count all these guys again. See, I think I can go in and just get rid of... Can I get rid of those? I thought I could click and it would be fine, but... oh, that's... that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna have to cancel that. That'll be fine. I'm just trying to get the measurement here. Okay, let's go down a little bit. That should work. And then let's go ahead and get our deconstructor guy going. Get rid of these. And the trees too, I guess. Because, you know, it's trees. We don't need trees. Trees aren't important. Or are they? We may never know. Okay, I'm getting rid of all that. I guess... I wonder if I could have just somehow selected only the track. Because that's kind of what we needed. Alright. Crafting speed. How many of these do we have? And does it always just take... Okay. 9 takes green and red. 10 green and red. Alright, so let's just continue with this. And then once we need actually blue, we'll worry about the additional crafting speed upgrades. Okay, battery is doing fantastic. Oh yeah, I remember that a few episodes back I increased all this. And then at some point we'll increase our battery too. I have a lot of wood saved up. I probably could drop that off our power area up earth. And I'm actually going to get rid of those two. I'll rerun those lines. Guess that kind of works. It's not pretty or anything, but it works. Kind of a zigzag. Okay. Thank you, butts. And yeah, I had... Yeah, okay, there we go. I had to remove those so that way when the train comes through, it'll drop off just to here, and we don't have to worry about pushing it up yet. And by pushing it up, I mean basically loading the belts and getting our smeltery going. I want to kind of build out our pickup area, our iron plate pickup area. And at this point, we don't really have any places to drop off iron plates. So basically, the first train is just going to be kind of storage, a little bit of a buffer, if you will. And then as we need our first train of iron, we'll have it, and it will be awesome. Okay, here's some belts I missed. Starting to eat into our battery a little bit. But we're doing good, though. Come on, bots. Okay. Good. So, the question is, do we want to... Oh, am I out of track? I'm out of track. I didn't realize that. Let's go ahead and make all of them. Crafting speed upgrade is awesome! Okay, so let's see here. Do we want to do it that way? Do we want to reverse basically what we're doing here? and have 4 to pick up and then have 4 lines going in? I think we do. I think we do. But we're going to have to account for the back and forth, because if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, which is kind of what I'm anticipating. 5, 6, 7, 8 actually, because if we have 4 trains, yeah, I think that's right. So each one is going to, each 2 belts is going to feed 1 bank. So 1 bank, 2 banks, 3 banks, 4 banks. Yeah, so 8 banks total. All right, so we have our track now, I believe. So I'm just basically trying to think through the numbers and try to kind of figure out how I'm going to route my in and my out if it's going to be alternating, because that's going to make it kind of messy. But I want to be able to make this as expandable as possible and basically be able to do a copy paste or a blueprint basically of the entire station if we need to make additional banks out to the east here. Okay, I'm getting my bots to go ahead and put down my tracks, and we're good. And we have battery. That's great. These new bots are so great. And so is auto-saving. And so is no music, and just my voice, and the sound of my footsteps. Talking to you guys. Alright, let's get rid of these trees. Since we can. Okay, maybe a little more. A little bit ambitious. We're not going to stand here and wait. They will clear it as we go. So if we alternate, if we have a belt, let's say this is a full belt running down through here. We have 4 belts coming out, and then we'll want to have 4 belts going in. That's kind of weird. But these will feed up here. And we'll pretend also that that's lined up perfectly like that. Oops. New. Okay. I should probably check on my biter situation. Those guys are out there. And nothing's scanned, so... Ooh. Is that? We have another biter base. Ooh. Oh, goodness. I shouldn't be excited about this. I should be very, very upset, but... Like I said, I didn't want this to be a peaceful campaign, and it's been a peaceful campaign, and I'm building huge, so it's going to be very, very difficult later on to defend. I realize that. But, we will deal with that as that time comes. As I said, I'm not doing anything with Robot Army until we have our first attack, and then once we have our first attack, then we will reassess and go from there. I know I said that down wrong. There we go. Okay. Oops. Nice. Okay. Kind of crazy back and forth. I can get rid of these guys. Come back to me, bots. Okay, and actually I'm going to let them go and sweep and pull as much as they can grab. And then they will catch up. Okay, how many from the side did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Waiting for my bots. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it would be down. So if I'm keeping this even, that should have been correct. Okay. Okay, so we have a line of plates once I connect that up there. So we should be able to run this down. Let's go ahead and get rid of this and then do our copy. And then just run this down. And then once we get this built out, we'll put a train down as our kind of placeholder. Actually, we'll go ahead and do that now. Good. And I'm just going to leave that fully open so that way this can just completely pile up. And that would be awesome. And it'll be 6 in on each side. And then I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this. Do I want to go do that kind of deal? Will that work? I mean, it's obviously going to show preference to the first thing on the line. But I mean, I'm not super worried about that right now. I mean, once it becomes an issue, then I'll build it out a little bit differently, but I don't think it's going to be a problem just yet. So yeah, let's do that. Do that. Yeah, okay, that should be good. And then I realized I should probably put a balancer at some point. I'll probably do that as soon as the I'll put it further up on the line. I need like 80 bots all going at the same time. Why 80? I don't know. 100 would be better, I guess. Or hell, why not 200? 200 bots, all just go in rapid fire. It would be beautiful. Don't even get me started on the thousands of bots. That's a dream of mine. I will not lie. All right. Go ahead and get this. Oh, actually, I do have that. We should make use of. And that. Yeah, I think this will work. And then I guess we're just going to run this down like this. And I'm out of underground belts. It's not surprising. And apparently I need more regular belts too. Let's just make a few of these. And I guess I need to go pick up some belts. So let's just, let's... Come back. Come back. Well, guys, I actually realized that the episode is running long. I know I didn't finish this. I wanted to try to get this done this episode, but we are at 28 minutes, and I really don't want to go over 30. So I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here, and then next episode we will continue this, and we will go ahead and feed our first line of our first supply of both coal and iron ore into this, and watch our smeltery roar to life. So guys, if you have any questions or comments, let me know below. I love hearing from you guys. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care.